I want to come at you for a little bit, so forgive me.
Yeah.
We talk about what has not been sort of a money maker, and I want to get your thoughts on Bitcoin. We were at 120,000. Over the weekend, we broke through 60,000. You've had record outflows of Bitcoin ETFs. Ethereum ETFs had, I think, 17 straight days of outflows. What do you tell Bitcoin believers right now? This was supposed to be the moment, and I feel like Bitcoin didn't show up for me. Tell me that I'm wrong.
And you're right, Taylor. And it didn't show up for you because everybody was anticipating the C.I.A. Act clearing, going through the hill and getting done as law. Bitcoin's going nowhere until people talk about institutions investing in Bitcoin. They don't touch Bitcoin because it's not yet law. They touch stable coins because we had the Genius Act clear. So we need this law to pass. And then you will see the 1% to 3% allocation of sovereign wealth. Because I talk to those guys every day. They don't touch Bitcoin. The big opportunity when this C.I.A. Act passes is the S&P 500 has not touched blockchain for 14 years. We've been talking about putting everything in contract and everything else in compliance and logistics and inventory control onto blockchain. Now, not one company yet is standardized on any of them yet. The minute this law becomes law, one of these chains, not necessarily Ethereum, is going to find a way into all of the 11 sectors of the S&P. And you want to be dancing with that girl at the prom.
Okay.
So I've got a whole bunch of people on my shop working, trying to find which one of these chains, and you've heard them all the names, and they said, buy my chain, buy my chain. They're all poo-poo. They're all down in the toilet, the all-time lows. One of them is going to emerge as the standard. Then you're buying the enterprise software of the future. I want to pick that winner. I hope I can.